here with Michael Feroli, Chief U.S. Economist of JP Morgan. Thank you for being with us, Mr. Feroli. Please tell us the key points of your presentation in this conference.
Right. So we do think, obviously, the economy has been growing strongly in the U.S. We think it continues to grow quite well over the next year. Perhaps not quite as fast as it did in 2018, but we do think above-trend growth will continue. And we think, importantly, that this will keep the labor market tight and put upward pressure on inflation, and that will keep the Fed hiking. And so we have the Fed continuing to hike throughout next year as well.
Okay. Liquidity removal by major central banks, fiscal stimulus coming out of the USA. How should investors play duration bets?
So we do think that longer-term interest rates are going to be going higher, in part because not only is the Fed hiking interest rates, they're reducing their balance sheet, and the Treasury obviously is increasing issuance quite a bit. So we do think by next year, 10-year rates could get up to 3.5%, and so obviously that will be bearish for duration levels.
Will the Federal Reserve have to shift its behavior to a less restrictive stance?
So we don't think so. So first of all, they won't even get restrictive if they hike every quarter until the second half of next year. So they're still accommodative, and this is something that Powell and others have said. And we think with the economy doing well, that they will have to go modestly restrictive late next year.
What are your views on the yield curve flattening?
Yeah, so we do think that the yield curve obviously has been flattening, and we think that is consistent with the fact that the Fed is hiking, the cycle is not young, right? It's mature. And so we don't think there's anything inconsistent about what the yield curve is saying versus what actually is going on in the economy. We wouldn't get too alarmed about recession odds, in part because we haven't yet gone inverted. And even if we do go inverted, I think we have to modify how we think about the absolute shape of the yield curve by the fact that term premia in the longer end of the curve is likely structurally lower.
Mr. Feroli, how do you see the US dollar?
So the dollar, we do think, strengthens modestly from here, but not quite as much perhaps as my hawkish Fed view would imply, in part because we do think the other major central banks are also going to be tightening policy. So we do think the ECB will be raising policy rates by the end of next year, and similar with a lot of other major developed market central banks. So we do think the dollar appreciates some from here, but not. We don't see a big appreciation like we did, let's say, 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, Mr. Feroli, thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure.